Shanghai Jinsong Fabrics Company Limited and Sichuan Vanov Technical Fabrics Company Limited under Vanov Holding are world-class suppliers of paper-making felt. The company have long been committed to creating value for stabilizing and improving the operation efficiency of high-speed paper machine by technology and service. Since we successfully completed the production and on-machine application of our first seam felt in 2012, the company have continuously optimized the design, production, and application technology of seam felt. Currently, stable production capacity is 200 plus pieces per month. We will introduce the technical features and on-machine application of Gobert seam felt to you through the following video. The main features of seam felt are safety and efficiency. And currently, Gobert seam felt perform extremely well in both aspects. There is no need to move any paper machine roll and fix the support devices during seam felt get on the machine process, avoiding potential security accidents. In terms of efficiency in replacing felts, the replacement time of one piece seam felt can be controlled at about 0.5 hours, which is much less than 4 to 6 hours of usual. Meanwhile, through design optimization, Gobert seam felt acquires the same or even better stable dewatering structure and easy self-clean ability than endless felt, meeting the running lifetime and operating conditions required by the paper machines. Gobert can provide you with single seam and double seam felts. Now we will explain the installation process of the Gobert single seam felt. Preparation work. Preparing a diameter 50 mm steel pipe and 2 horizontal support frames. Confirming that the arrow direction of the felt is in line with the running direction of the paper machine, and open the tool bag we have prepared for you. Setup. Putting the felt on 2 horizontal supporting frames, usually at the stretch roll position where it's easily for seaming. Using the guide cloth and traction rope which we provided on the felt to put the new seam felt into the paper machine's press circle. During this process, it is very important to check whether the traction rope follows correct felt stroke. Checking whether felt's running direction, paper side, and roll side are correct or not. There has a risk of felt stuck by the vacuum box or press roll, so it cannot be forcefully pulled during traction. Avoiding damage to the appearance or internal structure of the felt, please making the felt to slowly and smoothly enter the running circle until both ends can be combined. During the installation process, all installers must pay more attention to safety before seaming the felt at both ends. Installation. Removing the triangular guide cloth and folding it down. Pulling up the zipper of the seam felt, and be sure to use even force when pulling the chain to avoid missing or double loops. After the zipper is closed, please pay attention to the felt's making lines and check whether the width of both ends of felt is aligned. Seaming. Remove the acrylic fabric. Removing the protective layer of the seam, and note it that don't remove the stitching on the zipper. Align the seam loop and apply lubricating oil at the entrance for pulling. Going through steel wire, please be careful to avoid missing or double loop. During the process of going through steel wire, pay attention to checking whether the felt's black marking lines are aligned. After checking and guaranteeing the steel wire passing the every loop one by one, bring into connection header wire. During the process of bringing into connection header wire, pay attention to leaving 40 to 50 centimeters at the seaming end. After going through the header connecting, the seaming out end should also be kept 40 to 50 centimeters. After seaming loop connection is completed, pay attention to the flatness of the seam loop and the guideline to prevent tilting. edge seaming and dismantling. Use V-type back through sealing edge, and then cut the excess thread flush. Taking out the art knife from the tool bag. Remove the zipper. Cut from the fixed thread of the zipper where shows pull here to remove and open it straightly. After removing the zipper, take away the fixed thread, zipper, individual handles, and machine assistance tools together and do not leave them on the paper machine. Now we will explain the installation process of the GoBear double seam felt. The preparation, setup, and installation steps of the double seam felt are the same as those for the single seam felt described earlier. We will now demonstrate the seaming, edge sealing, and dismantling operations for the double seam felt. Seaming. Remove the acrylic fabric. Removing the protective layer of the seam, and note it that don't remove the stitching on the zipper. Pull out the protective wire from the seam loops, and first pull out the seam loop protective wire at the bottom layer. Don't pull out the protective wire of seam loop at the top layer. The double seam felt is with double layer loops. First, seaming through the bottom loops, and align the loops at both ends. Lubricating oil can be applied to loops for thread easier passing through the loops. Going through steel wire, please be careful to avoid missing or two loops in one side. During the process of going through steel wire, pay attention to checking whether the felt's black marking lines are aligned. After checking and guaranteeing the steel wire passing the every loop one by one, bring into connection header wire. During the process of bringing into connection header wire, pay attention to leaving 40 to 50 centimeters at the seaming end. After going through the header connecting, the seaming out end should also be kept 40 to 50 centimeters. After seaming for bottom loops is completed. After seaming loop connection is completed, pay attention to the flatness of the seam loop and the guideline to prevent tilting. Pull out the protective wire from top seam. Open the zipper from the row side of felt to make the horizontal. Start seaming for top layer. Repeat the same steps as before until the double seam are fully inserted. And pull the nylon thread from front side to back side. Edge seaming and dismantling. Use V-type back through sealing edge, and then cut the excess thread flush. Taking out the art knife from the tool bag. Remove the zipper. Cut from the fixed thread of the zipper where shows pull here to remove and open it straightly. After removing the zipper, take away the fixed thread, zipper, individual handles, and machine assistance tools together and do not leave them on the paper machine. Your seam felt has now been successfully installed on the machine. Please pay attention to safety precautions during machine operation. GoBear seam felts are currently widely used in pulp board machines, cultural paper machines, and various packaging machines in global market. Vanoff Holding can provide you with high-quality and stable seam felt products, as well as professional technical installation training. For more information, please contact our Vanoff local sales manager or technical service engineers.